Guys, if you are a NEET PG aspirant, then this is the most important video that you must be watching, because by statistical analysis, I am going to show you how NEET PG 2026 is going to look about. Coming to NEET PG question pattern, NEET PG has 110 to 150 questions, direct repeats from 8 years of NEET PG and 3 years of FMG. I show you a stats regarding NEET PG 2025. As you know that NEET PG 2025 and FMG July 2025 was near in the proximate time, and दोनों का क्वेश्चन पेपर सेट करता है एनबीई. सो सी 15 डायरेक्ट रिपीट्स आया था एफएमजी जुलाई 2025 से नीट पीजी 2025 में, एंड 50% 50 to 60% topics were repeated, and the same topics were asked in NEET PG 2025. That means you need to practice the last 3 years of FMG, and most importantly, the last paper of FMG before your NEET PG exam. 3 to 6 direct repeats you can get from previous years of NEET PG. Direct repeats in NEET PG is less compared to the INICET exam. 22 to 60% image based questions. There is a lot of variation. I am going to show you with stats in the later half of the video, so stay tuned till the very end. 2 to 3 liners question with a clinical stem. No more one liner questions are being asked in NEET PG. They are clinical stem questions. I am going to show you with example, and it checks overall hold over all the subjects, not in depth. It is a superficial exam, like it is superficial mining. INICT is deep down mining. जैसा कि कोल को माइन करने का दोनों तरीका होता है, एक को सुपरफिशियल माइनिंग और एक को गड्ढा खोद के अंदर में ज़्यादा चैनल्स बना के. So INICT is like that kind of exam, and NEET PG is the superficial mining kind of exam. Guys, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet subscribed, because only in my channel you are going to see stats regarding NEET PG, INICT and FMG, and how to apply them to excel in your exam. Coming to with an example that with common sense only you can solve the questions, and it is a clinical stem based question. Which artery is used for AV shunting with great saphenous vein? Remember the location of great saphenous vein. This is the leg, and in front of the medial malleolus is the great saphenous vein, and is located behind the medial malleolus 2.5 centimeter in front of tendoachilles. So this is the posterior tibial artery, and this is the most proximate structure. So here you will do the AV shunting. So the answer will be posterior tibial artery. With the basic knowledge of anatomy and common sense only, you can solve some of the questions of NEET PG. This was asked in NEET PG 2024. So as you know that NEET PG previous year topics are important, so I have two lists. NEET PG previous year topic list, you can get a strike rate of 110 to 140 questions in your main NEET PG exam 2026, because as you can see that 126 was the strike rate in NEET PG 2025, and if you purchase the NEET PG, INICT and FMG list, then the strike rate becomes 130 to 175 questions. The link is given in the description box below and pinned comment sections. Coming to the marks weightage of NEET PG, as you can see that anatomy marks weightage has increased a bit in the 2025. So maybe this trend may continue and anatomy may become an important subject for NEET PG. Physiology is not that much important, 6 questions. Biochemistry is very important, 12 questions with an average. I have taken the average of last 5 years of NEET PG. And shift 1 I have taken for NEET PG 2024, because shift 1 was like the previous year NEET PG exam. Shift 2 was something different. Pharmacology 13 questions, microbiology 12 questions, pathology 14. Community medicine is a high weighted subject. In INICT it asks 9 questions, but in NEET PG with common sense based questions it has 15 questions. FMT is very high yield, 9 questions, Optha 7 questions, ENT 7 questions, and see the weightage of the main clinical subjects. Medicine 21 questions, surgery very high yield 22 questions, OBGY 21 questions, OBGY limited syllabus, and 21 questions you are going to get from OBGY. Pediatrics 9 questions, anesthesia is low weightage 4 questions, dermatology 6 questions, psychiatry 4 questions, radiology 4 questions, and orthopedics 6 questions, short subjects. So join my Telegram channel if you want to get this PDF, and the link is given in the description box below. All subjects are important. You have to cover all subject. You need not to leave any subject, because that is the biggest mistake you are going to do. If you are going to leave one subject, then उसमें से जो 3-4 क्वेश्चंस भी एनास्थेशिया से आएंगे वो तुम कर नहीं पाओगे. So see the previous year topics at least of the subject. The most important subjects are the biochemistry, pharmacology, microbiology, pathology, community medicine, medicine, surgery, and OBGY. It constitutes 130 questions in the main exam. And if you combine FMT and pediatrics, it comes out to be 148 questions in these subjects only. Coming to high yield subjects means with minimum effort, you are going to get the maximum output. For that, I have not kept medicine, because medicine takes a lot of effort to master medicine, and उसके बाद भी कुछ कुछ बाहर से questions आ जाती है. So OBGY is a high yield subject, biochemistry is a high yield subject, FMT is a high yield subject, surgery high yield, pathology, pharmacology, microbiology, pediatrics, derma, and orthopedics. Coming to another important section, that is the image based questions. Lot of confusion, because I mentioned 22 to 60% image based questions. In NEET PG 2021, see the stats, only 40 image based questions. NEET PG 2022, the questions of image based were increased to 77, then it again decreased to 63. Then in NEET PG 2024, 108 questions. In NEET PG 2025, suddenly a dip, 44 questions were only image based questions. With this trend, you can predict that the image based questions are going to be more in NEET PG 2026 compared to the NEET PG 2025 at least. So expectedly 50 to 100 questions will be image based questions. So you need to have a strong hold on image based questions. The problem of NEET PG is 90% of the images are non-classical. This study was done by me, and I have seen all the papers of NEET PG, and I came to the conclusion that the doctors who set the question paper, they use their own clinical photos, because I couldn't find those photos in the internet, in the Nami Dami journals. I couldn't find them. And 10% are from the internet, like the achalasia cardia question was directly from the internet image. The transitional epithelium, because यहाँ पे islets of Langerhans or pancreas, because यहाँ पे अगर तुम उल्टा पुल्टा इमेजेस दे दोगे तो फिर बच्चे तो डायग्नोस नहीं कर पाएंगे. सो हिस्टोपैथोलॉजी इमेजेस, रेडियोलॉजी इमेजेस, more chances that they are going to give the classical images which could be searched in the internet. So you will have to crack the question from the question stem, and image can only aid you in the diagnosis. From the question stem only, you will have to crack the question. I am going to show you with an example. Before that, I have a digital image bank pro of all 19 subjects. I have tried to include some non-classical images, some OT specimens they ask in the NEET PG exam. So that link is also given in the description box below and pinned comment section. If you wish, you can check it. This was my year NEET PG question. The image was not the same, because as I said that they don't give classical images, they give their own clinical photos. So a image was given, and exactly molluscum contagiosum image was given, means molluscum contagiosum like lesions in the hand. But the question was, the patient presents with lesions as shown in the image and has pneumonia. Now, molluscum contagiosum can't cause pneumonia. Then I thought that molluscum contagiosum like lesions can also occur in other conditions, that is histoplasmosis and cryptococcosis. Cryptococcosis, C for C, CNS will be affected more in cryptococcosis, and histoplasmosis, the lungs will be affected more. So I marked histoplasmosis, and it came to be the correct answer. So image may be misleading, but your clinical stem will have some clues to diagnose the answer, and you will have to move to the correct answer. You may not diagnose the image properly, that is no fault, because ultimately marks matter करती हैं, and marks अगर तुम ठीक करके आओ तो फिर ही तुम्हारा marks होगा. Another important question, which source to use, which is the maximum high yield source. I am not including the source of main notes because it's not that much high yield for the exam. It is only for the toppers, those who want to rank in top 100 or top 10 rank, because they can revise a lot of information that is present in the main notes. Nowadays main notes is mainly for the prof based exams only. Revision notes is revisable, and we have another source, that is the BTR. See, this is the NEET PG question circle. If you see the PYTs, it covers 110 to 140 questions. This is the PYT circle. If you see the BTR circle, it is more or less like the PYT circle only. Something extra will be included which can come in NEET PG, and something extra will be included which is not going to come in NEET PG. So if you see the strike rate of PYTs, it is 110 to 140. BTR, it is 120 to 150. If you see RR, it is a more extensive circle. It is covering approximately most of the topics of NEET PG and some topics of the previous year topics. So its strike rate is 120 to 150. In this case, you will have to take the lower range, because take the worst possible scenario and you will have to prepare accordingly. So from previous year topics, you get 110 strike rate, BTR 120 strike rate, RR 120 strike rate. Now comes the magic. If you combine PYTs with BTR, that is the extra explanation you are getting from the previous year topic, solving the MCQs from your Q bank, the previous year questions, you annotate the extra points in your BTR, then the strike rate mildly rises to 125 to 155 questions. That is only 5 questions increase. But if you combine RR with your previous year topics, because RR is much more extensive and all the previous year topics are not covered in RR, so the strike rate becomes 150 to 180. लोअर साइड पकड़ के चलो, 150 क्वेश्चंस तो तुम्हारे कॉमन आएंगे ही अगर तुम आरआर और प्रीवियस ईयर टॉपिक्स को करके चलो. In my NEET PG exam, 160 questions came common from my rapid revision notes and the RR, which I annotated them in my RR. So उस सोर्स से 160 क्वेश्चंस कॉमन आया था, एंड बाकी जो क्वेश्चंस था विथ अप्लाइड नॉलेज विथ कॉमन सेंस आई कुड हैव सॉल्व्ड इट, एंड आई गॉट 178 क्वेश्चंस करेक्ट. सो समझ लिए कि मतलब बीटीआर के साथ प्रीवियस ईयर टॉपिक्स अगर कंबाइन करोगे तो उतना ज़्यादा स्ट्राइक रेट नहीं बढ़ेगा. बट फॉर दोज हु आर एमिंग फॉर 30,000 20,000 रैंक, देन आई विल एडवाइस यू टू गो विथ बीटीआर एंड प्रीवियस ईयर टॉपिक्स. बट जिन लोगों को थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा अच्छा रैंक चाहिए, टॉप 10,000 में रैंक चाहिए, टॉप 5,000 में रैंक चाहिए, या फिर टॉप 100 में रैंक चाहिए, उन लोगों के लिए आर पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा विथ प्रीवियस ईयर टॉपिक्स. Then only your strike rate will be about 160 questions, and with your existing knowledge you will have to crack the other questions. Another question कि कितना मार्क्स लाना है सर, कितना मार्क्स लाने से आई विल बी इन द सेफ जोन एंड आई विल गेट माई डिज़ायर्ड ब्रांच. तो वो तो मैं बोल नहीं सकता हूँ, एंड एग्ज़ाम के पहले बोला नहीं जा सकता है कि एग्ज़ाम का स्टैंडर्ड कैसा रहेगा, क्वेश्चन स्टैंडर्ड कैसा रहेगा, कंपटीशन तो थोड़ा सा बढ़ेगा. सो लेट्स सी द प्रीवियस ईयर डाटा. In previous year NEET PG 2025, with 665 marks, 100 rank was there. So इससे तुम +5 पकड़ के चलो. जीटीज में अगर तुम कंपेयर करना चाहते हो तो लास्ट मॉक टेस्ट का मार्क्स तुम कंपेयर कर सकते हो. वैसे भी जीटीज को ज़्यादा हार्ड में मत लेना, वो उतना मैटर नहीं करता है. सो इफ़ यू कंपेयर विद जीटीज, you can take -20 to -30 marks compared to this list, because in GTs the questions are difficult. It is difficult to score. On the day of the exam, the questions of the exam are easier and you are able to score better in the exam hall, because in my last mock test I got 636 marks, and in my last GT I got 675 marks, but in the main exam I got 698 marks. सो -20 से -50 मार्क्स पकड़ के चलो रैंक वर्सेस मार्क्स से, एंड तुमको वैसा ही टारगेट करना पड़ेगा अपना जीटी का परफॉर्मेंस के लिए. ठीक है, अपना फाइनल मॉक टेस्ट में वैसा मार्क्स टारगेट करना. विथ 611 मार्क्स 2000 रैंक was the AIR. With 591 marks 4000 rank was the AIR. 583 marks, 5000 rank. 555 marks, 10,000 rank. See the clustering happening. 533 marks, 15,000 rank. 515 marks, 20,000 rank. Means only 3 to 4 silly mistakes and your rank is going to jump above 5000 and you are not going to get the desired branch. So you will have to be completely focused during the exam hall. No silly mistake, not more than 1 to 2 silly mistakes. I had also done 2 silly mistakes, so 1 to 2 silly mistakes is reasonable. Usse zyada mat karna. With 497 marks, 2500, 25,000 rank, 484, 30,000 rank, 454, 40,000 rank, 427, 50,000 rank, 400, 60,000 rank, 375, 70,000 rank, and 307, 1 lakh rank. I hope the video was very much helpful for you to get an idea how the NEET PG questions are being made. I have given you demonstration of how to solve MCQs of NEET PG, which source is more important, which source has the maximum strike rate, what is the marks weightage. So do subscribe to my channel. Now you can see a video on how to prepare for NEET PG and what is the difference between NEET PG and INICT. So go watch the video now.